Anakazo. That is the Greek word for compel. And that word means to force. Literally, that picture would look like a chain around a dog's neck. When you pull on it, that dog is compelled to go wherever you may take him or her. And that's what John was talking about today. How, as presenters, can we prepare our presentations to be compelling? Which means we do not leave it to the choice of the audience whether or not they'll be interested or they will follow our speech. They will be compelled to go wherever we want to take them. And John's a very seasoned speaker. I've watched him and heard him speak many times. And he is a very compelling presenter. 3 things that make John very compelling: his voice, his visuals, and his comparison. He uses his voice very effectively. He'll bring it down when he knows he has the audience. But when he sees your head begin to nod a little bit, he'll raise it and compel you to come back to his presentation. His visuals. And did you see how well he used those pictures in the PowerPoint? He didn't say, I went to this university, then I went to University of Miami. He said, no, I went to this and this and this. So he was compelling you. He wasn't saying what it was. He was compelling you to turn your eyes to see the picture to what he was talking about. And then when he wanted to bring you back, he used that voice once again. I like his use of comparisons. The Brad Pitt versus the Jonah Hill comparison. Which, by the way, when you're speaking or making a point, that's an effective way of making a point. Kind of a before and after type picture, that good versus bad, friend versus enemy. When he did that, I could feel the emotions of the audience just convening right in the middle. We all felt the same thing at the same time, except for the Brad Pitt part. Mary's kind of like, oh, wow. But he was poking at our emotions, he was poking at our memory, and he made us all go, wow. Now, as great as he is, there's still a couple of things I found that he could have done to improve his speech. Number one, begin your speech. Don't come up here and give an introduction about your speech. I just want to let y'all know before I get started that this is going to be, no. Let the Toastmaster know all that. Let him or her tell us all that. When you come up here, compel us. And the last part of the speech, last thing was, you talked a lot about sales, which is good, but you didn't tell us at the beginning that you were going to talk about that, so it caught me off guard. But to end my evaluation of your speech today, John, I would say you are charismatic in a good way. The way you look, the way you dress, the way you talk, and the way you prepare your presentations really impresses me. So I'm looking forward to hearing more of your presentations. Nakazo.